There are times that no matter how much you wish for the situation to be different, things are not going to change, they're not going to improve. This is one of these cases. It's about wonder. Today we receive the devastating news that his eyes won't ever recover and that he will remain blind forever. This is wonder.
Well, here we are with Wonder, our friend. We've come for a checkup with the ophthalmologist to see how the treatment with the eye drops is going. We think he's doing quite well, especially his left eye, which looks pretty good. The right one gets gunky quite quickly though, because we cleaned it about 30 minutes ago. Fingers crossed.
How's it going?
He's doing really well, especially his left eye. Actually, both eyes are doing quite well, but the thing is, the right one keeps getting green discharge.
What's that tape for?
To measure tear production.
This eye isn't producing any tears. It's at 0.
The eye, since it has almost no function, is atrophying, especially the right one, and it's getting smaller and smaller. There are significant changes in the eye's structure, which we already saw in the ultrasound the other day. Sometimes when an eye stops functioning, it starts to atrophy. This won't cause him pain, but
What does it mean for an eye to atrophy?
it means it won't recover. It's a degenerative process where the eye, since it's not functioning, gets smaller over time. I don't see an anterior segment. There's no separation between the cornea, iris and lens. This is a serious issue for the eye, making it unable to function properly.
How can it be prevented?
This can't be prevented. It's a consequence of the inflammatory process he's had.
What does that measure?
Intraocular pressure.
His right eye is more damaged.
Yes, it's definitely smaller in size and more damaged internally. But I don't see an anterior chamber in either eye. That is, there's no separation between the pupil and cornea, which is very bad because it makes the eye non-functional. When there's a lot of inflammation in the iris sticks to the lens. And sometimes it pushes the iris forward, reducing the space between the iris and cornea, which is the anterior chamber. That chamber is filled with fluid and is essential for the eye to work. In this eye, the iris is stuck to the cornea, and in the ultrasound we did the other day, it looked like there was retinal detachment. And yes, there is detachment. I can see that the inflammation inside the eye has gone down, but from a visual prognosis point of view, it's bad in both cases due to the severe structural changes.
So this change was inevitable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Both eyes measure about 19 millimetres. Normally, for a dog of his size, they should measure between 23 and 24 millimetres, meaning both eyes have shrunk. The right eye is about 1 millimetre smaller than the left. Important points. It doesn't hurt him. If you want to preserve the eyes, they need to be medicated for now. They might atrophy partially, but not necessarily completely. In other words, the situation could stay as it is now. Aesthetically, it might not get worse. If we manage the dryness in the right eye, you won't see the gunk. It'll look clean and shiny, like the left one. It will always have that bluish-whitish tint, but they're not going to be painful.
Why do you say, if you want to preserve the eye?
Because they could be removed.
They could be enucleated, as they are non-functional eyes, and they probably won't work in the future. So, if you wanted to avoid lifelong treatment, surgery could be an option. However, I wouldn't do it right now, especially considering the leishmaniasis and the fact that he's a recently rescued dog. I don't think it's necessary to put him through the stress of bilateral enucleation surgery when the eyes aren't causing him pain right now. Dogs adapt very well to vision loss. In the end, they live almost like a sighted dog.
Ay, Wander. Bueno.
Well, stay strong, Wanda.
Bueno, aquí estamos.
Here we are with our friend Wanda, and the news isn't good. He's not going to regain his sight, but honestly, he's getting along just fine. We can vouch for that. In the garden, he's fantastic because dogs have a special gift. But no, we're not going to be able to restore his vision. He's managing well without sight, isn't he?
Yes, he already knows there are some stairs here, don't you, Wanda?
Guys, we came to film Wanda, and you're all here crowding the camera. The idea is for him to get used to the people, to everything here.
He loves people.
Orejas, oreja, cangurito. ¡Auf!
Es que no se puede ser más cariñoso, de verdad te lo digo. Es que es tan bueno.
Hope is over there thinking, well, if I get something out of this, I'll be happy. We've now confirmed that Wanda is doing well. He's happy, and he's content. He's exploring all of the great house, the entire garden. He's not scared of anything, doesn't freeze up. He's amazing. The best dog in the world is here with us at the great house. Thanks to all of you.
Gracias a todos vosotros. Bye bye.
For the past few weeks, I had been harboring hopes that his eyes will recover. We could see that they were clearing up. But unfortunately, leishmaniasis has done a number of those eyes, and there is no way back. So he is to remain blind. On the positive side, you've seen him, how he moves, how he goes around. He acts like he is not blind at all. So, small consolation, I know. Anyway, Wanda is with us. He's at the great house. He's getting used to his new circumstances, and he's looking for an amazing home. I know there are many people out there who would love to open their homes to this incredible dog that is blind, but it doesn't look like. Nobody will tell. Could you please write to me? Tell me everything about you, your animals, and tell me why you're opening your home to this incredible dog, please. And don't forget that all of this is only happening thanks to the support of our friends. Please, if you can, if you love Wander's story, please join me on my support group on Patreon. I really need you there. Thank you.